What's happening, peeps? Welcome back. We are flying through Dark Souls 3 in a 100% walkthrough. So, without further ado, I'm trying to think if I want to flip it over to the longsword. We'll see. We'll see how it goes here. We'll see how it goes. So, in our last episode, we made some progress down here into the garden. We killed these rubes on the way through. We don't need to kill them again, but oh my god, I hate the dagger attacks where it's just like infinite hits when you mistime your swing. You don't need to kill these guys. We killed them already. And one guy will follow you out here, and he's Mr. Anxious, Mr. Aggressive, and Mr. Dead. Alright, so, we cleared out quite a bit of the area last time. So you're going to come here, and there's going to be another rollout into the Consumed King's Garden. There's anything here. Come out this way. Grab this dragon scale ring. So I haven't shown the rings recently that we picked up. So we got the curse bite ring, which increases curse resistance. That's what we got in the poison swamp a couple episodes ago, the toxic swamp. And then we picked up the dragon scale ring, and that reduces damage from backstabs. So if you're getting backstabbed, fairly useless actually, truth be told. This guy, I always manage to usually knock down and then have to jump down to kill him. Okay, so this is going to get a little bit tricky because there are going to be these Lothric knights, these great knights, which are like uber powerful. So, oh, I forgot to switch my arrows back. Don't want to be wasting all my poison arrow or my fire arrows. Put my standard arrows back. So I will try to use a large arrow. And it's like almost impossible to keep a track on these guys. So you want to bring him up here. They have like infinite stamina with that great sword, and they will slam you and knock you off the ledge, which will make your fight much harder if you drag that second guy in. So you want to bring him back up here. The way to do it, oh my god, the way to do it is not to stand in front of him, that's for sure, is to get your backstab game on. But you can see they just don't take no for an answer. The good news is, you only have to kill these guys once. They will regen. I shouldn't say that like they don't respawn. But, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. It's gonna be so bad. Oh, we got him. Whew! More Cathedral Knight armor. The problem is you gotta kill that guy every time until you kill that guy. But after that, you can pretty much run past these dudes if you don't get Oceiros. He's the next boss here the first time. And we're going to run past him anyway because we've used quite a few Estus flasks. And we want to go in full, of course. Not that Oceiros is tough necessarily, but he can be a little bit tricky. Alright, so let's try to get a headshot on this guy to start him. And see how fast they are? It's almost like you're not going to not going to get more than one shot with the bow. I mean, I guess you could. I'm not sure why I didn't get the backstab there. That kind of sucks. Oh, the 360 swing on that greatsword is just unreal. Oh my god. How many times am I going to fall for it? Oh my gosh. God, he pancaked me, man. It sucks. I am going to switch to my faster sword because I think I'm laid out there on my swings. That's the problem with the great swords. You're laid out there and you can't recover in time for their, you know, their infinite tracking. Okay, we come through our shortcut. Not waste any time with these imbeciles. Now, the elevator will be down out here, so be aware of that. So you can't just run in and jump on the elevator. That doesn't work. You gotta pull it up every time. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Roll it. And if you don't kill that guy, if you just run down here, he will buff these guys. So, I mean, you see how hard they are already. Them buffed is no joke. See, my headshot game is on. Wow. Okay. There's one dude down. Oh, large titanite shard again. That's nice. So you can see what a difference. So the reason you kill those guys is to get this magic stone plate ring. And that... Oops. I didn't want to do that. Gosh darn it. I hate when I push the wrong frickin' button. The magic stone plate ring increases magic damage absorption. So if you have some problems with the magic, you can do that. I probably should have run down there to grab those. That wasn't very bright on my behalf. So we're going to come in here. And we're going to get it started because I've got the fire on my weapon. I don't know if I have enough to put fire on one more time, but fire is going to help us a little bit here. Well, I'll let this play out. This kind of shows you his grossness. Oceiros.
You ignorant errant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you? Of the power of my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons. Well, I will not give him up.
There's a lot of controversy over whether there was supposed to be something in his arms or not, or if he's just crazy, or if they just ran out of time. But here's Oceiros. Basically, you gotta have your dodge on. That's the secret with this dude. Because he will, in his second phase, he gets real fast, so. And he will do a lot of frost attacks. Like that, so you want to back away. So trying to get behind him.
Come out. Don't be afraid. You're born a child of dragons. What could you possibly fear?
Okay, so now he's gonna get a little bit crazy here. That tail will hit you when he spins around, so be aware. Again, we're managing our stamina. Getting our dodges on. I'm not sure why this didn't land. He's quite quick, as you can see. He will run around and do his business. You can end up just chasing this guy all over the place. And then he'll do sneaky stuff like that, which is just a load of crap if you ask me. But what can you do? Allow him to clip walls. So you can see there's lots of frickin' nooks and crannies that you get caught in. It's just, it can be a garbage fight, but what are you gonna do? Part of the issue was I didn't have enough fire to put on my weapon again. So that was a problem. But he's not too hard. So we'll get him this time. The most annoying thing is you're so far away is you gotta go through all the rigmarole of running through and I'm always hopeful in every new Souls game that comes out that they will just get rid of the whole boss run phenomenon altogether, because it is so annoying and so punishing to the player to have to go through 5 minutes of running through crap to get to the frickin' boss fight. You've already done the work to get there. Making you do it over and over and over again is kind of annoying. Granted, this whole thing is an optional boss technically, but you know. We're going to get some Titanite scales here. We're going to get access to another area that we're going to want. So there's really no can't remember where my souls are in here. Oh, we died over here, didn't we? Didn't we die over here? Oh, we died here.
Dear little Ocelot, where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come on.
Oh no.
Come
I
on.
want to be near that, that's for sure.
Afraid. You were born a child of dragons. What could you possibly fear? Now, show yourself, Ocelot. My dear little Ocelot.
God, that jump is so stupid. If we don't get him on this one, I'm going to try going to the greatsword. That's the attack you don't want to hit. So you see that does curse damage. You definitely don't want that. Don't want to go into the corner again. We saw what happened last time when we did that. Get out of his curse breath. Not sure why I kicked there. And we got him. Okay. So not too bad. Took us 2 tries, but we got him. We got him. And we're embered. And we got a bonfire. So good on us. We got a whole bunch of souls, as you can see from that. Not sure why people think that's an optional boss, but I mean, technically, you can just go ahead and not do this area altogether, but, you know, that would be foolish. So there is going to be an enemy in here that you have to kill. All these other ones are not alive, but this guy is. We're going to be facing a lot of these guys in our future. So head on in. Go ahead and grab Path of the Dragon. We're going to need that to go to Archdragon Peak here pretty soon. Grab your Titanite Scale. There's another chest. Where's that other chest? Here we go. Which will also have a Titanite Scale. I still don't think we're close. Where are we on our scales? We got 5. We need 8. So we can drop down here, take a huge hit of damage, but we're having some weird sound issues right now. light that bonfire. This is the Untended Graves. I gotta think about whether I want to do this now or come back later. Think about that. Definitely not going to go with 90,000 souls. So you can see it's from the Cemetery of Ash. Is where we access that. Okay, so with Oceiros Soul, you can get, I think, well, let's just make sure here. So you can get his Crystal White Dragon Breath. It takes 50 intelligence to use that spell. Or you can grab the Moonlight Greatsword. So this is a weapon that has been in every Souls game. So if you want to acquire that, if you're a mage class and you want to invest in some strength a little bit, you can get the Moonlight Greatsword. It does a huge slash of moonlight when you use it in its two-handed form. So you can get that as well. We are not going to use that, so we're going to nom 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 on some souls here.
Welcome home, I should speak. Very well, then.
And let's see. Both of those at 25.
Farewell, Ashen.
And now let me see. I don't know if we want to try this right now. The boss in this area is quite punishing. So we'll just go and take we'll take a few steps in, get enough for a level, see how it's working, and if we're getting crushed, then we'll leave this for later. So you can come back here. I'm trying to think which weapon I want to use. Might as well cheese this guy, why not? Oh, he ducked. Come in and get his friends. Ow. Ow. This guy's gonna bleed proc me. And there it happened. Hate those dudes. Alright, so this ring will allow... Oh my gosh, I'm excited about that ring. This ring will allow you to have more... If you're using an Ashen Flask, if you're doing a lot of sorceries and such, it will allow you to get more Estus back with that. Okay, so I think that's the way we came from. So if this looks familiar to you at all, it's because it is the area where we started the game, but it's been phased somehow. So we're gonna face some baddies in here. I think I'm gonna flip over to my great sword. There are going to be some pathers, these grave wardens. Yeah, it's taken us a lot. To kill these dudes. And there is stuff to be acquired, but there are lots of doggos. Lots and lots of doggos. There's going to be another pather with the yep. Half the problem is that, oh, there he is. I knew he was coming. Oh gosh, this is not going to be good for us. So, I guess I got that one. I still hear a doggo. There he is. Alright. So, we're going to come back here later. These enemies are pretty tough at this point in the game. Eventually you'll progress that way. We'll progress that way eventually. But, we got enough for a level, so we're going to head back and grab that level, and then we're going to start to head into Lothric Castle proper. Okay, head on over.
Welcome us. Very well then.
Level it on it. Let's see. I think we'll get Dex and Strength up to 30 and see how that does for us. Endurance might be a liability, but we'll kind of see how it goes. Let's just figure out here how much we're needing for our greatsword. We need 3 more Titanite scales. Probably not going to get those for a while. And we also need 4 more Titanite chunks to get that weapon up.
Be careful.
So we got some work to do, friends. So we're going to go ahead and come back to High Wall of Lothric, Dancer Boreal Valley. I don't know why it's such a long load into Dancer's Bonfire, but it is. So, this is where we will pick up next time. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you then.